were the guys na link sa'yo?
Sweet, demure.
Oo.
So, syempre, yun yung gusto mong i-achieve.
Oo.
Na kung alam ko lang na ganun, I should have had more fun.
May pagsisisi ba?
Kaya ako umalis nung 21 ako. Dahil
Magandang araw, Pilipinas, at sa ating mga kababayan sa ibang bansa. Welcome to Tictalk with Aster, Amoyo. For the very first time, ay makakakwentuhan natin siya. US-based actress, host, former MTV Asia VJ. Mga kaibigan, she's currently working as marketing director ng isa sa pinakamalaking chain ng Filipino supermarket in America. Mga kaibigan, let's all welcome the one and only Miss TOENGI.
hey! I'm so happy to be here, Tita A.
Like, dapat ako.
I'm so happy kasi, Tita A, you're one of the most hardworking people I know. Talagang you always want to tell other people's stories. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to share mine.
I think the pleasure is mine.
Uy, mutual fans club.
Diba?
Of course, to see family and friends. And then I also sit on a board with my Likhaan family, which is our sexual reproductive health and rights organization. I was also able to meet with them. So just really important meetings about the advocacies that I care about.
Wow.
And of course, for family.
Akala ko all the while, one of the reasons why you're here, meron kang project, meron kang gagawing movie or TV.
Yes, that's also part of it. Meron dapat akong fitting.
Okay.
Kaso nagbagyo.
Oo.
So hindi nangyari. But I am doing a film with Star Cinema soon
Oh.
in America.
This is for the Metro Manila Film Festival.
Correct. This is going to be directed by Coco Martin with Jody Santamaria.
Love you with accent.
Yo!
Oh, diba? Ang galing. Pero yung eksena mo, hindi dito sa Pilipinas kukunan.
Sa Amerika.
Sa Amerika. Ang
Oo.
galing, diba? Tamo? And I'm just so lucky. We are just so lucky, mga kaibigan, because we have her here in the Philippines. I know you're happily married and you have your two beautiful kids. Actually, they're already grown up, diba?
17 and turning 15. I also, in the pandemic, I finished my master's. Sa isang taong hindi nakatapos ng high school, tita.
Wow.
Hindi ako nakapagtapos ng high school
Diba?
dahil nag-aartista na ako dito.
Oo.
So it's not till later on in life that I decided na gusto kong mag-aral. Kasi nung nanganak ako, bored na bored ako sa bahay, tita.
Oo.
First time in my life, yung I wasn't working, I was just at home. So, doon ko naisipan na, sige nga, mag-aral nga ako. Ano kaya
UCLA lang naman, no?
Sus naman.
University of California in Los Angeles, California.
I'm so happy that I have a family that's really supportive. Kasi may mga anak na ako nung bumalik ako sa kolehiyo.
Yes.
Which shows that education is something that we're never too late to achieve.
Kumusta ka? Because I know you were not born in the Philippines.
Yeah, so I was born actually in France,
Yes.
Tita A.
Mm-mm.
Ang nanay ko, nung namatay yung tatay ko, bumalik kami dito sa
Teka
Pilipinas.
muna, ang tatay mo was
Swiss.
Swiss. Oo,
Yes,
oo.
Swiss. Pero nagkakilala sila sa Japan.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. That's why
Oo.
my fascination with everything Japanese.
Okay.
My children, yung mga pangalan nila,
Oo.
mga Japanese.
Sakura.
Opo,
Oh,
tsaka
parang
Kenobi, di ba?
Oo.
Obi,
Oo.
Sake and Obi. I'm really fascinated with Japanese culture. They give so much importance to tradition.
Yes.
And it also helps me with my work because I'm really fascinated with culture. I really find my purpose in advocation for others in the arts and culture space. Sa totoo lang talaga, I really wanted to be a beauty queen, pero pandak ako eh. So because I cannot, how can I still advocate and use the resources I have to benefit others in our community? That's really what I want to be able to do, is to help. Because nung bata ako, Tita A, wala pa akong vocabulary to understand kung bakit nung nandito ako, nung bata ako, hindi ako mapalagay. I've always had a social justice lens.
Right.
At hindi ko maintindihan, bakit yung nanay ko kailangan umalis para magtrabaho? Bakit naghihirap talaga yung mga Pilipino? Like, these are things that I could not understand. But as I got older, I really wanted to understand how we can help our people. I have a bleeding heart for others. So gratifying na pag ang trabaho mo, talagang purpose mo, it's not work. I work for Island Pacific, which is, the grocery store. We have 15 locations in
Wow.
California,
Oo.
3 in Las Vegas. And what I love about is working with them is I'm their communications and community partnership director.
Ayun.
Yun.
Sinorkat ko na lang po.
Opo.
Marketing director. And of course,
Oo.
say hi to Krista. Hi,
Yes,
Krista.
hello to
At
the
saka,
Lim.
Saka si Nino, although we haven't met.
Yes, but I
Diba?
really like working for Island Pacific because I'm really able to bring the resources that I have in all the years that I've been in media, in production, and I'm able to bring it to the organization. And what it really means is, what does it look like for us to celebrate who we are as Filipinos in America?
Right.
Kasi nung araw kasi, Tita A, pag Pilipino ka, hindi ka yung, "Oy, Pilipino ako!" Para bang there was a time in lalo na ang mga elder generation, assimilate, be American, speak in English only. And we're understanding that kaya nawawala yung kultura natin.
Correct. Yes.
Hindi sa ikinahihiya natin, kundi we want our children to be American. Right? But now, what we're discovering is that who we are as Filipinos all over the world has to be celebrated.
Right.
Nakapunta ng Amerika, ilang buwan pa lang, twang na, diba? Like,
Kaya-
"Oh, I'm from the Philippines." Sabi ko, Pilipino po kayo? "Yes, I'm from the Philippines." Yung kinakausap mo na nga ng Pilipino, ang sagot pa rin
May
sa'yo,
tuwang pa. May tuwang na,
English.
Diba? Yes. Your dad passed on. How old were you then?
I was 11 months, Tita.
Oh my God.
So, lumaki po ako na walang tatay.
Oh my God.
At yung nanay ko po, never na siyang nag-remarry. So really, my big brothers and really raised me.
You're
because
the youngest, right?
I am the youngest.
And the only girl.
No, I have an elder sister
Okay.
who's 15 years older than me.
Oh.
Pero ako lang talaga yung mistisa sa pamilya namin.
Oo.
Pero minsan nakakalimutan ko na ganito itsura ko. Kasi pagdating sa puso ko, pure Pinay
Oo,
talaga.
talaga. Sumasaludo ako talaga sa mga taong katulad nyo na talagang sa kabila na pagiging busy nyo, super busy sa trabaho, nagsisingit nyo pa rin talaga yung pag-aaral. Kaya nga nagulat ako, natapos mo yung masters mo. Wow.
Pero tita, alam mo, hindi ko magagawa yung kung hindi sa pamilya ko.
Kung hindi rin supportive ang family mo.
Totoo
diba?
eh.
Especially
You
your
really
husband,
need
oh.
to have a support system. Ayan ang gusto mo, gagawin namin
Yes.
lahat para lang yung pinangarap mo mangyari. As a woman who grew up without a father, I have a partner that is really dedicated, help me raise our children. Yung asawa ko, kala mo minsan Pilipino, feeling niya Pilipino siya. Para siyang reverse coconut.
He's an
Reverse
American,
coconut.
right?
He's an American.
Oo.
He's white on the outside, but he's brown on the inside.
At like, paano kayo nagkakilala ni Tim, ng husband mo?
So, Tita A, I used to bartend.
In New York?
In LA.
In LA.
I bartended in New York nung nasa theater school
Ilang
ako.
taon ka nun?
I left the Philippines in the year 2000. I was 21 years old.
Okay.
So, lumipat ako ng LA after 2 years of studying. Nag-LA ako ng 2003. Nakilala ko si Tim, 2003. Tapos 2005, we got married here in
Boracay, di ba?
Correct.
Oo.
Sinundan niya ako.
Oh, okay. In New York kasi, di ba nag-aral ka ng acting? You were only, how old then?
I was 21.
You were 21. Di ba doon ka rin halos lumaki? Your mother brought you there in New York.
May balita kasi na hindi ako lumaki ng Pilipinas.
Oo.
I actually grew up in the Philippines.
Okay.
Pero Tita A, pabalik-balik kami. First grade, I was in the States. Second grade, third grade, fourth grade, I was here in La Salle, Subel. Tapos bumalik kami ng Amerika. Tapos bumalik kami ng Pilipinas. High school, sixth grade, first year high school, second year high school. Tapos third year high school, nasa Amerika ako. Tapos hindi na ako nakapagtapos. Bumalik na ako dito when I was 15 years
yeah,
old.
right, 15, oo.
And that's when I started working. I was a model. And then, na-discover ako ni, syempre, Eric Kison.
Si
Nasa
Eric
club ako.
Teka muna. Oo, si Eric pa ang
Yeah,
Okay.
it was in a club at Faces Discotheque.
Okay.
He came up to me.
Okay.
He just finished a course at NYU for directing. And he said, "Do you want to be in the movies?" Ang sagot, "Yak, model ako. Ba't ako mag-movies? Ang baduy, Sabi ko pa. But he convinced me to bring me to Regal Film. And Mother Lily, thank you, Mother, for signing me on the spot.
Wow.
She gave me a 16-picture 4-year
Wow.
contract. I was 16. And it changed the trajectory of my life.
So si Eric pala talaga ang discoverer
Of
mo,
course,
ang mentor mo
yes.
at the same time.
Always has been my mentor,
Oo.
Direk Eric. Nakita ko kasi na hindi lang siya artista. He's a director, he's a producer, he's a writer. Someone who started acting at first, I never trained to be an actress. Kaya ako umalis nung 21 ako dahil gusto ko talagang pag-aralan kung paano umarte. Kasi naman dito, oy, mistisa, maganda, sige, maging artista ka, walang ka-talent, walang ka-training, sinasabak ka lang.
Totoo.
So I really wanted to take it to the next level, only to figure out that hindi yun pala ang calling ko. Acting will always be something I love, but what I really love is to be able to provide a platform for others to tell their stories like you.
Wow. Have you started doing it?
Yeah, so I've produced a documentary called The Balikbayan Project with the Boscos as soon as I graduated from UCLA. That was a 13-episode, 45-minute running time. Talagang ako po nagsulat, nag-edit, nag-produce. There's a different accomplishment pag behind the scenes ka. It's hard work. Pag artista ka naman, hindi ko sinasabi na hindi siya hard work, no? Pero you're told what to do. Tumayo ka dyan, umiyak ka dyan. Etong linya mo, you're an instrument of a bigger vision, right?
Yes.
But when you're the one directing and producing, it's in your hands to create something. And it's so exciting to do that, especially pag yung mga katrabaho mo, pareho rin yung vision. I just find it so fulfilling.
Yeah.
When I'm able to accomplish, pag nakita mo na, sinulat ko yung mga words na yan, there's a different sense of pride.
Right.
Docu is really my wheelhouse because host naman ako. I like to tell stories and talagang film is an art. Kailangan natin ng budget dyan.
Yes. Meron kang organization na di ba?
Yes. So I'm a executive director for Philem Arts, which is a non-profit organization.
In the US?
In the US. So I'm always raising money for artists.
Filipino artists in the States?
Filipino artists in the States.
Wow.
So, bumisita po kayo sa philemartsla.org. Check out the events that we're doing. We're producing the Parol Festival in November. Kami po yung magpa-program ng mga artists. We just finished the Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture, FPAC naman po.
In year 2000, you gave up your showbiz career in the Philippines to move back to the US. Was it not hard? Kasi somehow, dito ka nagsimula sa career mo, magkapangalan. Hindi ka ba nahirapan mag-adjust?
Hindi po. Kasi yun na nga I was scrutinized so much being in the public eye. I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that lahat ng galaw ko, it felt inauthentic to who I am. So I think I needed to grow away from
the limelight,
discover who I really was. And the hardship that I experienced in the States, kasi humbling naman talaga, tita.
Totoo yun.
Diba? Imagine, I would mix cocktails so that I could pay for rent. Na dito sa Pilipinas, konting arte lang, di ba?
Yes, kikita ka na.
Came too easy because I knew that I needed to build my character. I knew that America, even though it was the harder path, was the right path for me.
Nag-bartending ka muna sa New York for how long? 2 years?
2 years while I
Before
was
you
in
moved
theater
to LA.
school. Opo, nag-teatro.
So you were sending yourself to school at the same time?
I went to Lee Strasberg Theater Institute.
Napakakilalang-kilala yan. Pinagmulan niya ng mga kilalang actors in Hollywood, not only in the Philippines, especially Hollywood, right? Why did you decide to move to LA?
Because I really wanted to discover film work. I've always had a love affair with film. I grew up doing films with the most amazing actors and directors here in the Philippines. I've worked with the likes of Maricel Soriano, Richard Gomez. I was directed by Peque Galiaga and Lori Reyes. I've been able to work with some amazing people in my life that have really shaped my perception of art and culture. When you're exposed to that, that's something that you continuously strive for. Yung binubuhos ko na effort sa career ko dati, binuhos ko sa pag-aaral ko. Enjoy na enjoy ako.
At doon sa dalawang anak mo, wala bang may gusto, sundan ang mayapak mo?
Pareho po silang nasa teatro.
Oh!
I really recommend theater for people that even if they don't pursue entertainment, theater gives you confidence,
Correct.
teaches you about
Discipline.
discipline,
Yeah,
teamwork.
Right.
So, sa mga aspiring natin na bagets dito sa Pilipinas, kung gusto nyo talagang mag-artista,
Napakagandang training ground.
mag-teatro kayo.
Yes. Sabi mo, nagkakilala kayo ng husband mong si Tim in LA. So, how did this happen?
So, I was bartending and he was bar managing next door.
Oh, yeah? Kapit-bahay lang.
Oo, and then
Okay.
after, he would come to my establishment before he would work, just for a drink, and then I would go to his work after my shift.
Oh, talaga?
We became friends, and then I said one day, uwi ako ng Pilipinas. Nakapunta ng Pilipinas before. So sabi niya, ay, sama ako. Sabi ko, okay, sama ka.
Hindi pa kayo nun?
Hindi pa kami noon.
Okay.
Friends lang kami.
Okay.
And then, sure enough, he arrived in October. By December, he proposed.
Oh.
And he really has been able to support me in everything that I put my heart and mind into. Maswerte ako.
Alam mo, that's the
Tita A.
most important, diba? Kasi like, it takes two to tango. Hindi pwedeng siya lang kumikilos, hindi ka kumikilos. Kayong dalawa dapat,
Tama.
diba? At kailangan na andun yung supportahan yung nyo sa isa't isa.
Tama.
Yun ang kaibahan.
So we moved back to the States, but we decided to move back here as a family
Okay.
in 2012. We
my
were
God.
here for 2 years because I was producing my documentary.
I see. Oh.
So after I graduated college, sabi ko, halika Pinas tayo. So the entire family. Tapos nanirahan kami dito.
Oo.
Doon naman ako nagsulat sa Rappler kasi kaka-graduate ko pa lang sa UCLA.
yes.
So napakita ko yung
Credentials
Opo,
mo.
opo.
Oo,
So
napaka-impressive. Oo.
ano po ako, nag-social media producer po ako sa Rappler. I was covering the theater and
I
entertainment
didn't even know
beat.
that. Oo.
In a way, Maria Ressa has also helped me and mentored me to become a social media producer.
Ang dami mong pwedeng gawin. Grabe. At saka, hindi lang ang dami mong pwedeng gawin, ang dami mo na talagang ginagawa at all. Di ba?
So I'm really lucky because I get to work with some amazing organizations in the States that really cater to the Filipino global community. I work with carlopacific.com. It's an e-commerce platform. Pag nasa Amerika ka, pwede kang magpadala ng mga regalo dito sa mga kamag-anak mo sa Pilipinas.
Okay.
Pwedeng pagkain. So I work with them on that. They're also the Forex company,
Oh, yes.
which
Oo.
is balikbayan
Oo,
boxes.
yes,
Kasi,
yes.
di ba nga, nung lumipat ako, nagpadala ako ng 70 balikbayan box.
Oo.
Sa Forex ko pinadala. And
Oo.
so, now I work with them. I also work with Island Pacific.
Napaka-multitasking mo talaga. Grabe ka.
And I really attribute it to a loving and supportive family, friends that keep you grounded, and knowing when it's time to humble yourself and what's important in life. Kasi nung nandito ako sa Pilipinas nung araw, nung bagets pa ako, ang pinoproblema ko lang, ano ba yung bagong phone? Gusto ko yung bagong phone.
Kanong latest, di ba? Oo.
Diba? Because, it's keeping up with the Joneses, diba?
Yes.
Miski ilang taon na akong wala dito, nagpapasalamat talaga ako na kahit pag nalaman ng mga tao, like you, Tita A, you
Ang
knew
bilis.
I was coming.
Yes.
Diba? And you
Oo.
invited me. So,
Oo.
a lot of producers that find out that I'll be in town, they also give me opportunities.
But are you open, just in case? Are you open?
I'm always open.
Ah,
Just don't
talaga?
ask me to take my clothes off, okay? Kasi alam mo, medyo may edad na tayo. Yung mga bagets
Pero
naman.
napakaganda mo pa rin, di ba?
Thank you, Tita.
Oo.
But I strive for people to say that, she's not just pretty. I really value my privacy. And life in America, mahirap siya, pero simple ang buhay. Walang mga marites masyado. Diba?
Pati pala doon, ha? Updated
naman.
na kayo doon sa
Oo
Marites,
naman.
ha?
Oo naman. If you're watching this, please naman, let's support our artists because all around the world, sila talaga yung nagbibigay sa atin ng kultura. So, what does it look like for us to really support and give opportunities to them?
Sino pa yung mga ibang celebrities na you are in touch with?
So, one of my really good friends is Belinda Pinello.
Oh,
She used to be with MTV, also acted here. I really admire Belinda. She's also just finished taking her master's.
Wow.
And
Oo.
she has 2 kids,
Uh-huh.
happily married. I love the fact that when I talk to Belinda, it's not about other people. It's really about ideas and this desire to give back. She also works in the nonprofit space. Diba, kababata ko dito sa Pilipinas, pero nag-evolve na kami into these women who have bigger ideas that they want to bring out into the world.
Advocacy-driven ka na talaga ngayon. Oo.
I mean, if you have a superpower, use it. If you can help people, help.
People, help. Correct. If there's an opportunity for you to come back to the Philippines, ano yung pwedeng makapag-convince sa'yo and your family para mag-move back kayo sa Pilipinas?
That's a hard one, Tita A. My kids are about to go to college right now. As the children grow into another phase of their maturity, ako rin I have to evolve. I have to learn to let go. So it's a lot of growing pains for me too. Mahirap kasi pag dito sa Pilipinas, mabarkada ako dito.
Ay, kaya ganda ng PR mo kasi. Oo.
Dito kasi, isang kalabit lang sa akin, uy, labas tayo. O sige, tara, di ba, kaladkarin kasi ako. Doon nakaka-focus talaga ako sa pamilya ko, which I like. I love washing dishes. I love doing laundry. Things that people here take for granted dahil may tagatulong. Enjoy na enjoy ako. Naglilinis ako ng bahay. Nagluluto. Nag-gardening. Plantita din ako. Diba? So, sometimes life doesn't have to be complicated. I find joy in simple things. I'm busy with my dogs. Meron akong 2 aso. Sapat na sa akin yun, tita. Maliit lang bahay namin. Okay lang, pero bahay namin.
It's a home, no matter how small
it's lived
and simple.
in.
Yeah,
And
diba?
talagang we work hard. We work hard. I work hard. And I want to be able to share that with my family and with my friends. I mean, ano pa bang buhay kundi yon?
That's the most important. You're enjoying your life actually, na without neglecting anything.
It looks, on the outside, it looks like, whoa, what an amazing life. But I mean, syempre, you won't know when it's sweet unless you also have moments that are difficult. You know, it's not all roses. I often think about my mom who's here in Batangas, di ba, malayo sa akin. I still have family here. What really drives me is just the passion to be able to live another day. Diba? Panibagong araw, panibago na namang Wow, sige, I have to psych myself up.
Kung i-rewind ang buhay mo, ano gusto mong balikan?
I wish I had more boyfriends. Now that I'm married, that's it. But, when I was younger, I was so value-driven. Napaka mapili ko nung bata ako. And I think it's also because, this ideology na ang Pilipina dapat parang Maria Clara. It's a very Spanish colonizing way to pull back women.
That was ages ago.
Right, but when you think about what the Filipina
up to now
is,
pa rin. Yes.
that is what
yung image.
ang image ng pagka-Pilipina itong sweet, demure. So, syempre, yun yung gusto mong i-achieve. Na kung alam ko lang na ganun, dapat I should have had more fun.
May pagsisisi ba?
Ay, naku, ang dami ng ligaw sa akin, no? Pero hindi ako talagang...
Teka muna. Anyway, you're married, pero balikan lang natin yung showbiz career mo dito. Who were the guys na link sa'yo?
I was a good girl, tita, so walang nalink sa akin!
Meron na.
Wala. I shut that down real quick. No, I was very focused on my career. I mean, I went out with Epi Quezon for a while.
Parang nalink ka. Eric ba si Epi?
Both.
Yan. Ayun na lumabas na.
Both.
Di ba?
But no, the Quezon family to me is like family.
Oh, yes.
They're really like family.
So nice.
When I think about Tito Dolphy and his entire family, they took me in, gave me opportunities. And for that, I am forever thankful to Eric and his family.
Was there a time, Giselle, na umiyak ka? At anong iniyakan mo?
I cry a lot, Tita A. I'm a very sensitive, emotional person. Umiiyak ako kapag naaalala ko yung pamilya ko. I miss them. I mean, taga Batangas naman kami. Shout out to Lubo.
Ay, sa
Our
Lubo kayo.
province.
Oo,
Opo,
oo.
opo. Doon po lumaki yung nanay ko. Lahat ng kamag-anak ko po nandun. So, marami naman kaming pamilya. Pero, iba pa rin kasi malayo, di ba? Every chance I get, I visit.
If your mom is watching, anong message mo sa kanya?
Mom, be nice! Kasi yung pagkabatanggenya niya, lumalabas talaga.
Matapang ba?
Napaka!
Oo.
And I think I get a lot of who I am, even though I say, I'm not gonna be like my mom. Kasi minsan, lalo na sa mga anak ko, oy, maglinis kayo dyan. And then I catch myself and I say, you know what? I gotta let that go, you know? So, Mom, I love you. And, you know, I'm always trying to be a good daughter.
You are.
I try.
Your message to your husband, Tim, if he's watching right now.
Oh, God, pick me up at the airport tomorrow. Alis na ako eh. Yeah.
You miss him?
Oh, of course. I mean, I've only been here for 10 days. But, you know, I really try to divide my time. Because my family is everything.
Yes, of course. And your kids?
Magpakabait kayo.
Do you know how to speak Tagalog?
Hindi. Kunwari lang. Yun yung siguro pinakamalaki kong regret, tita.
Hindi, pwede pa naman. Turuan mo sila.
Oo, pero mahirap din.
Oo.
Kasi paglaki na sa Amerika, miski kausapin mo, naiintindihan ka, pero dahil hindi nila nakikita na may kausap ka, hindi nila napipick up. So, yun yung pinakamalaki kong hinanakit na hindi nagtatagalog yung mga anak ko.
Your message to everyone.
I just want to say thank you to all the Filipinos around the world that continue to support me and that continue to not judge me. I think it's important when we don't judge others. Kasi hindi naman tayo judge.
Correct.
Diba? To each his own.
Oo.
How can we be more positive in life? How can we support one another?
Correct.
That's my message to everybody. So
Love.
thank you, Tita A.
Love.
Always love.
Always love. Thank you so much to, of course, kanina pinasalamatan na natin si Dennis Coronel Makalintal and of course si Alvin Fortuna for this beautiful place. This is
Pandan
the
Asian
No,
Cafe.
this is the home of
Tictalk.
of Tictalk with Aster Amoyo, Pandan Asian Cafe. Maraming salamat. And of course, Ever Belena, Hello Glow, Nessa Tomas Morato in Quezon City, Beauty Derm, Erase Beauty Care, Nutritech, thank you so much to Josh de la Luna, Richie's Kitchen by Richie Ang, Nessa Stila Salon for my hair and makeup, Gandang Ricky Reyes, Chato Sugay Jimenez, Aficionado by Joel Cruz, Studio Manila, Vine Aesthetics,
Studio Manila, of course,
Teka
John.
muna. I'd like to thank all our our viewers all over the world. Lalo na dyan sa Amerika, ang dami nating talagang supporters dyan. I'd like to personally say hi to Jeffrey Lapus Jimenez at saka si Benjamin Cabrera. Talagang nakatutok sila parati sa TikTok with Aster Amoyo every Friday. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Sa lahat ng ating mga kababayan all over the world. Maraming salamat po. And of course, alam mo, this is not going to be complete kung hindi kita pasasalamatan ng gusto. You just don't know how much paano ko ba sasabihin, paano mo ako pinasaya sa araw na to. And I'm sure hindi lang ako, kundi lahat ng ating mga viewers. There's one thing more na hindi mo pa na-share sa amin na gusto mo sabihin ngayon.
Pag nakita niyo po ako, wag niyo naman sabihin na, oh, ang ganda mo, pero napakataba mo. Ba't ang Pilipino ganun? Kayo mga Pilipino, ha?
Body shaming.
Talaga. Everywhere I go. Ang ganda mo, pero ang taba mo. Hello! Magpakabait na kayo, okay? Yun lang ang masasabi ko. In all honesty, I think it's part of our culture to always make puna.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
But I've worked so hard in my life para hindi lang po yun yung makita ninyo.
You know what? Nakikita ko yung dumi sa mukha mo, pero hindi ko nakikita yung dumi ng mukha ko.
Very good analogy.
Right? Diba? Ganun
Very
yun.
good. Yun na.
Yun na yun. Yun ang kasagutan nun.
Oo.
Right? And with that, mga kaibigan, maraming salamat muli sa inyong patuloy na pagsubaybay sa TikTok with Aster Amoyo. And of course, maraming salamat, anak, for this opportunity.
Thank you
so much. This is just one of the many. Maraming salamat. Hanggang sa susunod na Biyernes, dito lamang po sa TikTok with Aster Amoyo. God bless us all.